Claire's face was reddened by his fiery eyes, and she quickly groaned, "What are you looking at?" "It's not that you haven't seen it before. What's so beautiful?" Charlie smiled. "My wife, you look so beautiful, I can't see enough." Claire rolled her eyes, but her beautiful eyes flashed with strange colors. Today Charlie's performance surprised her. Previously, she thought that Charlie would only look at feng shui and know a little about martial arts, but she didn't expect him to be so brilliant. At the critical moment, it was really unusual to be able to save the life of her best friend. She couldn't help asking, "Charlie, tell me, why are you so powerful? Even Oliver Vincent are not your opponents." Charlie grinned and said, "This is a secret unless you let me KSS, otherwise I won't tell you." Claire screamed, blushing, and said, "In your dreams." Charlie looked at Claire's little woman's posture, and his heart was hot. He turned around and opened the closet to find the quilt. But when he opened the closet, he was stunned. The closet was empty, and the mattress he usually used to hit the floor was gone. "Wife, where is my quilt?" Charlie turned around and asked. Claire recovered and said, "I just took it and washed it for you." Charlie was speechless for a while, and even the place to sleep was gone, and said helplessly, "I can't sleep on the floor without a mattress, then I'll go to the sofa." "Really a pig?" Claire curled her lips, took out her personal bedding from the closet, and handed it to Charlie. "You use mine." On the white bedding, there was still a faint fragrance. Charlie exulted, and said dryly, "Wife, you are so kind to me." Claire glanced at Charlie and said, "Go to sleep." Charlie replied, holding Claire's private bedding, smelling the faint fragrance, and couldn't help but feel excited. If this continues, wouldn't he be able to sleep with his wife soon? At this time, Claire said to him, "I have to be busy with the studio for these 2 days. I just got up the matter and I have to hurry up to find some orders. You stay with my dad at home. Don't let him go out and buy things. Those antiques, have you heard of them?" Charlie hurriedly said, "My wife, I'll go to help your studio? No salary, I'll clean the table, sweep the floor, serve you tea, or something." Claire smiled and said, "No, the studio is still out of work. If the work goes alive, I can draw pictures and make design drafts. I don't need your help. You can do housework at home." Early the next morning, Claire hurried to the studio. Charlie rode his electric bike to buy vegetables at the vegetable market. Claire has been busy working on the work of the studio recently. It has been very hard. He bought some high-nutrition dishes to supplement his wife. When he finished buying vegetables, Charlie just came out of the vegetable market and saw Elsa in there. "Charlie!" Elsa called him, her face full of excitement. Charlie looked at her and said in surprise, "Elsa, what a coincidence, you are here too." Elsa looked at Charlie and said falteringly, "Yes, no, I am." Charlie was a little confused, and said, "Speak slowly, have you encountered something?" Elsa couldn't help her cheeks getting embarrassed. In fact, she had been waiting outside Claire's home early in the morning and had been following Charlie all the way. Elsa plucked up the courage, but her red lip lightly, and said, "I came here to thank you specially. Thank you for saving me yesterday." Charlie couldn't laugh or cry and said, "I saved you because you are Claire's best friend. You don't have to be so polite with me for that." What did he think it was because of this? Elsa shook her head and summoned the courage to continue. "Charlie, in fact, I still know that not only did you save me yesterday, but you were also the one who saved me last time at the Orus Hill Hotel." Charlie snorted. How could Elsa know what happened last time? He masked himself last time, she shouldn't have known it. He hurriedly denied it and said, "You must have admitted the wrong person? I have never been to an Orus Hill restaurant. There must be someone else who saved you." Elsa looked at Charlie with incomparably complex eyes, with unwillingness, admiration, and unspeakable resentment in it. Why didn't he even have the idea of confessing? Isn't he so worthless in his own eyes? He didn't even admit to saving her? Thinking of this, she said with tears in her eyes, When I was in the Orus Hill Hotel, Harold invited me to dinner. I was accosted by the rich second generation. As a result, Harold provoked others and was surrounded by people at the door of the restaurant. At the critical juncture, Harold left me and escaped. At that time, there was a masked hero, like a world-famous hero, who defeated everyone and saved me, and you also saved me. Speaking of this, Elsa's complexion instantly turned red, and that day she had a skin-to-skin relationship with Charlie, and her pants were taken off by him. Of course, she also knew very well that Charlie took off her pants, in fact, to save her, and did not have any unruly intentions. Charlie's face turned green after hearing this. This lady, who really doesn't open the pot, can she admit this kind of thing? Of course not. If he let Claire know that something like this happened to him and her girlfriend, she can't blow up the pot. Elsa, you really misunderstood. I can fight very well, but I am really not your savior. After speaking, he hurriedly changed his words. Even if it was me, it was only the one time I saved you yesterday. Seeing that Charlie didn't admit it at this time, Elsa sighed faintly and took out the safe and wealthy stone from her pocket. What about this stone? How do you explain it? Charlie's eyes widened. Isn't this his own stone that has been lost for a long time? He couldn't find it all the time. Why was it in Elsa's hands? Could it be that he rescued her at the Orus Hill Hotel and it was picked up by her?